33 years this World Ag Expo has been coming to Tulare, and people from over 60 countries converge here to connect and create, like they have on the program, and I brought it up several times, powering global agriculture, and that's what they're doing here today. And it's not just agriculture, it's the vendors that support agriculture, such as we had a gentleman from a motorsports company, we had a lady with an energy drink, and everybody can bring their wares and present it here as a vendor at the World Ag Expo. You don't just have to be in the business of agriculture. It's just the great walk of life of people. It's people trying to educate themselves on agriculture, people trying to see the new product and technology. It's just amazing some of the things that you'll see when you come out. The expo runs from today, February 9th to February 11th. And rain or shine, we had some rain today, but it's letting up now. It's a little slashy, but there's a lot of people coming out and taking a look at the new products. They have the top 10 new product list, and that's a neat thing to see. When you come out to the grounds, you always want to pick up your official program. Official program will give you a map and details of where the different booths are, and you could not see everything in a day. There's just so much. And there's also the International Agri-Center where you have the antiques, the antique farm equipment, and the ag ventures for the youth. A great place to go indoors and check that out as well. We'd like to thank AgSource Magazine. What you see behind me, AgSource Magazine, and Bobby and the good people there have allowed us to come out and set up BusinessStreetOnline.com weekly webcast, or the live webcast, should I say. And we'd like to thank AgSource for their generosity. We also like to thank Steve Knutson and also the Ag Expo for helping us out and making this possible as well. And also our supporting sponsor, Avakian Insurance Services in Fresno. Bill and his good group of people there at Avakian Insurance Services, we'd like to thank you as well. You can find avakianinsurance.com to be able to get that insurance you're looking for. You can even get rain insurance, but everything keeps popping and moving like always here at the Ag Expo, rain or shine. Come by the AgSource booth and take a look at, grab your copy. This is like, it's the Bible of agriculture. This is the farmers, they call it the Farmer's Bible at times. It's a thick publication with photo ads in it and several things that you can, if you're looking for any type of equipment. Like I was talking to Heidi from AgSource earlier, I find miniature donkeys I've found in here before. I mean, there's everything. I didn't buy one, but you can find it in there. So farmers with implements for their farming and tractors, and a lot of trade going on in the publication of AgSource. And again, we'll be right back in just a moment. We'll be talking to more people that have their products out here at the World Ag Expo. Thank you for joining us here at BusinessStreetOnline.com. I'm here with Steve Knutson, and he is the Director of Communications for the World Ag Expo. Thank you, Steve, for being on the program, and tell us about what's going on today.
Well, today's our first day here. So we have nearly 1,500 exhibitors and hopefully 100,000 attendees come to the show in the next 3 days. Today it's a little bit rainy, but we've been getting through it. In fact, what they say is that most of the exhibitors, or most of the attendees that come out today, will actually be the qualified buyers, that they're actually looking for technology because they can't be out in their fields or orchards working.
Exactly, and I think the other thing, a gentleman mentioned that there's more FaceTime and communication going on today because people are coming inside and cooling off or warming up and just talking. There's business being done today.
Yeah, here in the AgSource booth, it's nice and warm, and people have been coming in. I think this is a great place to hang out if you're looking for some information about technology. Pick up one of these great buyer's guides and take a look while you're sitting waiting for the rain to stop.
And the opening ceremonies and everything, was it as you met to your expectations this year for the 2010?
Opening ceremonies was terrific. Lots of great people from the local community as well as a few elected officials. Then right after that, we had a great flyover from NAS Lemoore. They flew 2 F-18s right over the showgrounds. And then we had a surprise visit from the governor. So the governor and AG Calamura walked the grounds and discussed California ag policy as it relates to the World Ag Expo and how they can work to make World Ag Expo even bigger and stronger in our global ag industry.
Someone that's watching BusinessStreetOnline.com and is a business person maybe hasn't come out and experienced it for the very first time, and most of us that grew up in the area, it's the farmers' Disneyland is how I've heard it explained. But also, even if you're not into farming or agriculture. It's really we are the breadbasket of the world here in Central California. What would you tell that person to come out and experience it for the very first time?
Well, certainly if you love your food, you should know your farmer. And when you cruise up and down 99, you see these great pieces of machinery out in the field. If you want to get out and experience it and learn what this technology is truly about, you can come to World Ag Expo and jump in one of those giant tractors. But also, it's really important to understand what it takes to produce food and fiber in California. And we're the leader in 280 agriculture commodities. And so with the biggest driving agriculture industry in the world, Tulare was just a natural place for the biggest farm equipment technology show.
And over 60 countries participate from all over the world?
We have over 1,000 international visitors from 67 different international countries.
Economic impact, especially to this county and the area. I know even Fresno County benefits many counties around. Do you have any? I'm sure you have some of those statistics.
Yeah, in the next 3 days, we'll generate approximately $280 million in agriculture sales. So that's directly here at the show. Now, the positive economic impact for the local community is between $1.2 and $1.3 billion for the year, and that's between Fresno and Bakersfield and the Sierras and the coast. So when people come to World Ag Expo, they stay in local hotels, they eat at local restaurants, they might even get a speeding ticket, but all that contributes to the economic situation here in the Valley.
When I look at those line items, I haven't seen the speeding ticket one, but I'm sure it makes a big difference. Yeah. Steve, thank you for being on our program, and thank you for having us out here. Lance Cardoza again with the 43rd Annual World Ag Expo. We have more coming, some sights and sounds, and some good information. Stay tuned.